Are we like PG-13 or like what are we?
Oh, we can't say the F word.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one barrier.
You can't say coitus though.
Game
I
on.
don't know. I just testing it out, testing the waters for that.
That water's tested, lukewarm.
Thank God you said that before we went live. Like, hold on, wait. One really important thing. You can definitely say coitus.
Just sorry. I know we just got to know each other, but I want to make sure you're aware of the opportunities here in the show and the words you can say before we start the show, before we go live. It's coitus.
Namaste.
It's coitus.
Someone changed their name to It's Coitus because I cannot change Pimp Empty.
I'm not changing. Definitely not Two Birds in a Land War. It's gonna take a lot for me to change that.
Oh, Brian Smith just chanted "Fresh meat, fresh meat."
Welcome, Katie.
Hello.
Kateasel Berbeasel. She added the syllable.
Oh,
and the R. I like that. The Berbeasel has a great ring.
Berbeasel.
It's why does it feel like? Sorry, go ahead.
Syllable. You need an extra syllable.
Yeah.
Why does this feel like the episode where Haley is going to do half of it in Ubby Dubby?
She can't. She can't speak regular English.
That's me, dumb Haley. That's what I'm known for. Being so hot and so dumb.
At least you have the brain this week.
Yeah, I do. Wait, you sent it to me? Yeah, I got it in the mail and I opened it up and I put it right in.
Yeah, you definitely got. I sent it to you after I definitely had it.
And you definitely put it on ice, so it's not just a box of flesh.
It's not. This is the first time the girls have outnumbered the boys in a while.
Time to start a gender war.
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Liz Hamlin just uttered the phrase, "Send it to Zoom," and I don't know. We've left the platform.
Send what to Zoom? The brain?
The brain?
I think the A to C went from Berbeasel. I mentioned Ubby Dubby, which made Debbie Willis Hamlin think of Zoom, the children's program.
Oh, if that program is not just for children.
You're familiar.
Come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, Zoom, Zoom.
Oh, basic cable, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
that was on PBS.
With a theme song that isn't as catchy as anything, that's all right. That's pretty easy to remember.
I can't zoom into that. Like, you can't even like get like a proper.
You're doing it right now, Kateasel Berbeasel.
Oh,
snap.
snap.
Come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom.
Why did we not ever have Allison Petrillo on to teach a Zumba class?
Well, now we're gonna.
Copyright. Boom. It's ours. Sorry, Allison. Yeah.
Allison, if you're watching this right now, it's ours. You can't take it.
I'm so sorry for the burp.
Oh my God.
Never apologize.
Everyone, put in the comments what you think it tasted like. I'm so sorry. Please don't.
Haley!
I'm sorry. I'm off. Somebody didn't send the brain on ice this week.
There's nothing I can do now. But wear this pretty red bow.
Oh, I was so confused why 3 separate people harassed me and said, "Why is Haley like this?" But it was all Alex Stompoli from our 3 separate accounts.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can currently watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Alex Stompoli's Twitch account.
Boom, we're spreading like a virus.
Topical.
I meant like an STD. Simmer down. We have to make
it
No, I know. That's why I said topical while looking at you.
Like ointment, yeah.
We're already getting questions about the status of Bradley.
I mean, I can try. We had some technical difficulties because we're the IT crowd. So he's next to me. He's here.
There he is.
He's on. He's good.
He's really on.
We just can't. We can't both have a screen today because it's stormy here, and my sister's delivering me a milkshake. I'm Jonathan.
Is that really a title that you want to claim?
She said I like the lava lamp. I think that's the first time she's seen him. Well, anyways, yes, I would love to be Jonathan, missing and made fun of.
No, just end it there. Just at missing.
Missing.
Jonathan, missing.
Staying in assorted crack houses across the Midwest.
So, Katie, you're our special guest tonight. How you feeling going into things? Before we get the show started, before we kick the theme song, I want to hear like a newcomer's perspective.
You guys are a hoot and a half. I like the background.
I'm the half.
I was just gonna say that, Jeff. Let us diss you before we get. Oh.
No, this is how you become a comedian, Haley. You make fun of yourself before the other people can.
I have nothing to make fun of, tip to toe.
Fact.
Yeah, she's perfect. All four of us, really.
Yeah, we're really great.
I'm sorry, Katie. I cut you off. I apologize.
I had nothing.
Give her time to think.
I'm here to have a good time and just see what's bumping and do a improv show from my dining room table. Why not?
We're all about convenience.
Why not?
I'm here. You're here.
We could.
Yeah. We'll find out.
I like I'm here, you're here. That's the theme of the show, really. That's it. That's all we got.
It's our discount Barney. I'm here. You're here.
We're here.
Haley knows that one too. Good.
Yeah, I do. I got to watch 3 shows growing up.
Katie, Haley didn't have cable, so we make fun of her a lot for not understanding any like television references, which is why we keep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was going to be commas in that. Haley didn't have cable, comma. We make fun of her a lot, comma.
She has brown hair. Comma.
I didn't have cable
in relation to the cable.
See, and Katie, I bet you turned out fantastic. Right?
I'm doing this show right now, but
oh, damn
we're
it!
both for the bottom rung right now. Yeah. Okay.
You didn't have cable until I was like 13. And yeah, like my big like cable moments were when we would go to my Nana's house and we'd watch David the Gnome. But
I don't think that was actually on cable, and I think you were watching something else.
it was Nickelodeon. It was Nick Jr.
Can anyone in the comments vouch for that? Because I don't buy it.
I've heard of David the Gnome, but I have never seen David the Gnome.
Let's watch David the Gnome.
Shall we?
I think we shall. Let's theme song it.
The IT crowd.
Sorry.
That was beautiful.
You have to read the comments like a poem. David the Gnome. Yay, David the Gnome. I have never heard of such a gnome.
They don't know him.
Yeah, that is some Shakespeare. Oh, it's good.
IT crowd haiku.
Going in the newsletter because
We should make a haiku game. That's fun.
575.
Terrible at it.
You
Tommy
are
Z.
so small, man. You are also my friend, small man.
I play that game like I play
friendship.
You are the half.
David the Gnome. Yay, David the Gnome. I have never heard of such a gnome.
David the Gnome. Yay. David the Gnome. I have
All
never.
right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IT crowd. We're getting things started. My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I'm going to be your host tonight. And tonight I am joined by 4 fabulous improvisers, 3 that I get to perform with regularly, and 1 that is a special guest appearing just for all of you tonight. Please give a warm round of applause for our special guest, Katie Berben.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Yeah. Now let's do the introductions. Most of you stalk him longingly from afar, Alex Stompoli.
Well,
Most of you admire her from a safe distance, Alexis Amarante.
yeah, smart.
Emotional distance is her strength and her weakness, Haley
Oh,
Carlson.
shit, that's so accurate.
She's going the distance. She's going for speed, Katie Berben.
I'm all alone. All alone in my time of need.
And tonight, we are here to bring some laughter into your homes from the safety of your living room or bathroom or wherever you happen to have Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch pulled up and are watching this from. As always, we just want to make you laugh, but we also have a Venmo that you are welcome to donate to if you find yourself in the financial position to be able to do so. Send it to us at the IT Crowd. It's scrolling along the bottom. I can also make it pop up there.
They're
I
really
need to
mad
find,
they don't have the signs anymore.
oh no.
They got mad last week.
So, well,
They don't like change.
I wasn't prepared. I just remembered right now. So
Well, I have the markers, but all right.
look,
Oh, well,
friends.
I'm gonna do it better. I'm so sorry. That was so mean.
Our snark is on today. I love it.
It's so good. Katie is bringing out the best in us.
Yeah.
Our first Twitch comment that isn't me posting to all accounts, Mad Sad Catfish says, this graphic design, Jeff, take a moment, let the people admire what you've done. This overlay is courtesy of Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you. I played around on a random image editing site and created it from a template. But there we are, our IT Crowd overlay.
I knew we called you Overlay Jeff for a reason.
It's me. It's definitely no other reason.
I can't remember what the dog from Hello Kitty, like Sanrio, was called, but that's what it reminds me of.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Hello, doggy.
No, that's one of Tommy Wiseau's lines in the room. Hello, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Don't stare at me like that.
All right, let's get the improv started. We're going to be doing some improv for you all tonight. That means that we're going to be acting out scenes and playing games where we're making everything up off the top of our heads and pulling it out of the bottom of our butts. Because pulling it off the top of our butts would be dangerous. And we're going to get things started with a game called Questions Only. In this game, these actors are going to have to play out a scene in only questions. If they make a statement or do anything non-inquisitive, they are out and someone else shall take their place. So,
Like Spanish?
what?
I did not expect that question.
All right, so I am going to take Alexis and Katie out. Alex and Haley are going to start. And your suggestion to get started is a wedding. And
Do you take Madeline as your lawfully wedded wife?
Is this until death do us part?
God, is this until death do they part?
When do you think he'll answer?
God, what's your timeline, bud?
Do I have to have sex with her?
How do you feel about him having sex with you?
Like, is it mandatory?
You a man?
Have you not seen it? Is the caterer here yet?
Do they have food here?
Is this not the reception?
Where do you suppose the bar is?
Were you chicken or fish?
Would you like to know?
Is that a euphemism?
Isn't everything?
Are you on the bride or groom side?
Would you like to take this conversation to the coat room?
Are you at table 3?
Would you like to be under table 3?
Did you know my favorite number is 69?
Do you know that I love this song?
Is this the electric slide?
Do you want to dance?
Do I have 2 left feet?
Do you like Zumba?
Is that workout dance class thing?
Do you think it's working?
Are you taking a class?
Does it not even show?
What'd you look like before?
Would you believe a picture if I showed you?
Isn't the proof in the pudding?
Do you think they have pudding?
Only if we find the...
Ah!
How in the hell am I supposed to follow that?
Would you like to follow it?
Is this the wedding of Madeline and Marcus?
Did you go to school with Madeline?
I'm so bad at this game.
That's the
Jeez.
game. Katie is the champion.
I was thrown off just watching Alex and Katie that I couldn't even.
Great.
I just want to go dancing now and eat pudding and fish.
I like weddings.
See, I thought I had a shoe in talking to God there, but it didn't pan out.
It was
If you-
impressive.
If you kept up with that tactic, I was going to take you out just for not engaging in the scene.
I was just kind of waiting. I mean, like, you can on this platform, but like all of a sudden, like, Jeff to be God.
I love this game. I love this game, but I'm so bad at it, and I just want to keep trying, and I don't care. It was so worth it. Just
That
watching.
is true. You're so bad, but you always ask for it.
I know. Well, it's unlike I'm good at foreign film dub, but I freaking hate that game.
Well, doesn't matter what games you hate because we're going to move on to the next one. And our next game is a game that we call the internet dating game because it's the dating game, but on the internet.
Ooh.
Crazy.
You could say it has the internet's skin on it. But no one would say that because if they did, they'd be a psychopath. Jeff.
All right. Get in the comments. In video game parlance, when you put on a new skin, it's like a cosmetic addition on top of your character.
Don't try
You
to change
said
the point we're
skin,
arguing. We
And
know
then
that.
said
That's true.
Marlins. God.
Look, watch the cosplay parade for any BlizzCon. There's like 87 skins for every character, and there's like 116 characters in Overwatch, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But what you said was internet skin,
Mhm.
and that's a porn of a different color.
That's different, but Jorf.
I love different colors in my porn.
Yes.
Oh, equality.
Yeah. I'm taking it from everyone.
Well, speaking of the
Taking
colors
it from
that Alex
everyone.
is taking it, but I don't know. We're going to play the internet dating game.
Wait,
How
do I stop my
You have to
sound?
press mute on the computer.
I
cannot.
She gonna figure it
All right.
out.
so quick. So
I was busy during questions only. So.
clearly. All right. So in this game, Haley is going to be a bachelor that is looking for love on the internet. Always the surest place to look. And she has 3 potential suitors that are going to be meeting her. The first one is Alexis, who will be Elvis hiding from the mafia because he owes money from a poker game. And Alexis has to communicate that to Haley without communicating it to Haley. So Elvis hiding from the mafia because you owe money from a poker game. And that suggestion came to us from a combination of things from Dana Michike. So thank you, Dana. Katie is going to be Goofy trying to set up a game night.
All right. All right. Game.
And then that suggestion came to us from Tori Marie. So thank you, Tori. And then finally, Alex is going to be a lunch lady who intentionally burns the hamburgers. And that suggestion came to us from Emily Zimmerman Germano. So thank you, Emily. So now I'm going to bring Haley back in, and she is going to cycle through all of these people, trying to suss out who their ideal partner would be, while also trying to figure out who the heck they are. I'll see you in a little bit, and I'll bring.
Oh, sound on. Nope. Sound. Yes. Oh, looking for a mistress, looking for a mistress, looking for a mistress on the internet. Scrolling through mistress. Oh. Oh, hey.
There it is.
Hey, you look like a potential mistress for me.
Well, hey there, pretty lady. Just out of curiosity, real quick before we get started, do you happen to be Irish or Italian? Any of that?
I'm a little Irish, yeah.
Oh, any relation to the O'Connors?
I don't think so. No, I'm a Carlson, but that's more German.
All right, let's get this thing started.
Oh, sorry. You seem like your hips have swag.
No hips, and these suede shoes are black.
Oh, got it. Absolutely. So I'm really excited to meet you. I'm just looking to open my possibilities. I'm getting a little tired with what I currently have going on. If you could just tell me about what you like to do in your free time.
Well, it's definitely not gambling.
It's definitely not gambling, or it is gambling.
Not anymore. I've got all the money I could possibly need if I had to pay some people back. So.
Okay, great. So, like, if we went out to a date, you'd be fine splitting the bill?
Depends on where we go, pretty lady. I'm just trying to just avoid some people and
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, well, it's been really nice talking to you. I promise I won't spread word that I talked to you.
That's what I like in a lady.
Oh, silence. You like a quiet woman. Me too. Okay, I'm just gonna go search for a mistress on another corner. Oh, he's gone. Thank you for your time. Searching for a mistress, searching for a mistress, searching. Oh, hi there.
Well, hi.
Hi, it's so great to meet you on this corner of the internet.
Oh gosh, it's nice to meet you too.
Oh gosh, it sure is. I'm sorry, it might be impertinent. This is an app that humans use, and you are that?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. I mean, look at these hands. Look at these hands. And I've got legs, and yeah.
Oh, God. No, you got me right at legs. I'm convinced.
You have legs too?
I'll never tell. So, tell me about some passions of yours.
Oh, gosh. Oh, well, I like making people laugh. And I like spending time with my friends. Do you like spending time with your friends?
Well, I don't have many, so I'm here.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah. We do you like tables?
I can't say I've ever much thought about them. Is that something you know a lot about, tables?
Oh, gosh, I enjoy a good table. I enjoy a good game on a table. And if you like to play games on tables, well,
you only use the top half, right? The top of the table?
Oh, the top half, the bottom half. That's just, that's.
We all hate bottoms, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So this was so nice talking to you. Maybe if we talk again, I could see your legs.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
No, not now. I'd like to.
My 2 legs, and the table's got 4, and it's all just coming together. It's just coming together.
It really. Thanks so much for chatting. Maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah, call me. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, okay, that's a little forward. That's a little. I don't talk on the phone. All right, searching for a mistress, searching for a mistress, searching for a mistress on the internet.
How you doing, honey?
I'm better now that you're here. You look good. You look good.
How was third period?
Oh, I don't really like to talk much about school once I'm done, but it was fine. It was fine.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure you study for the big test.
Did I study?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Here, we'll keep the line moving. We're having burgers today. How do you?
Thank you so much. Sorry. I know I gotta move on. Could I get some mashed potatoes too?
Yeah, but okay. I asked a question. Now you've asked another one. You're gonna answer mine first. Or we're gonna do this dance.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What was the question?
How you want your burger cooked?
Oh, I didn't think that here we really got that kind of option.
Well, I'm not like them. I'm a cool one. You know, I'm talking. I'm doing my job the best I can.
Sorry, could I get it medium rare?
You're gonna get it how I cook it. How's that for you?
Okay, that's great. You know what? I love a woman who knows what she wants, and the temperature of the meat that she'll serve.
Oh, listen. Well, I have to have it above a certain degree for health code reasons.
That's why I was surprised you asked. Yeah.
Serve it raw. Only raw I can have is, well, you know, we have to go on a date to experience that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Sorry, I thought I was a student here.
Potato. You want mashed potatoes?
I really. Oh, still searching for a mistress. 3 options for a mistress. 3 options for a mistress on the internet. Hey, it's so good. Yeah, I'm swiveling just looking at you.
All right. How about a little less conversation and we figure out how much money you got in that bank account?
Oh, I mean, I'm an independent artist, so like I have a meager savings. But would you say you're well off?
Well, we don't have to talk about that. How do you feel about hiding?
Okay, here's the thing, Elvis. You are so hot, and like when you gyrate, it makes me on fire, mate. But here's the thing: I can't really be with someone who's on the run from the Irish mob.
Fair enough. Yeah, I get it.
I thank you for your time. And have a good one. I'm down to hook up later, though. So, all right, still searching for a mistress. It's definitely not Elvis. Oh, hi! It's so good to. I wasn't sure if you'd show up again. We had such a connection.
Oh, I never left.
Oh, you've just been waiting here.
Oh, yeah, you gotta make new friends, and I mean, my best friend's very popular and in high demand, and I'm just, a single dad, just trying to get some people together. Maybe play a little Settlers of Catan.
Right.
Maybe a little D&D.
I'm welcoming and all, and I was really down to clown with you, Goofy. But the single dad thing, that's a deal breaker. What's not a deal breaker, though? I know you love tabletop games. I would have been into that, but I can't handle the responsibility of a child right now.
I mean, he's like totally grown right now. He was like going off to college like 20 years ago.
Oh, so
I don't know when that movie was.
Is he cute though?
Well, what are you trying to say, Missy?
No, nothing. Never mind. That's definitely off the table. The tabletop. It was so good to talk to you. One more chance for a mistress. One more chance for love.
Like I was saying, and that's when the doctor told me the bunion was going to be there for the rest of my life.
Wow, that story took a lot longer.
Your burgers are done. Look at that charred, burnt goodness.
Wow, thank you.
Into it, you taste the ash.
Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you on this intimate level, my lunch lady.
Oh, you're very welcome. Is the burger to your satisfaction?
I have a question. It looks perfect. Is this integral to who you are, the burger?
Let me try cooking another one real quick. Let me just see. Oh, look at that. Just plain black ash again.
Oh,
I'm doing it intentionally.
You know what? I gotta say, I came here looking for lunch and for some learning. But now that I found the lunch lady who only burns burgers, I'm sold.
Oh, I love it.
And that's the game.
Ooh.
Haley would pick the inappropriate lady-student relationship.
I'm sorry.
I was still laughing at that when I came back in.
At what?
I'm sorry, am I not a student here?
That seems like a loophole thing. Like, no. It says we can't It says teachers can't date students. It doesn't say anything.
I'm the lunch lady.
And it's okay if they're in love.
There you go. Lunch ladies are the world's greatest loophole. I think my favorite part.
Judith loved that one.
She was
Guys,
like,
let's look at this really great comment from Brian Smith when Alex came on in that wig. It's Evan Carter.
The shade.
oh man. Ooh.
I'm just like imagining someone being like, "Oh yeah, they got me for tax evasion. Oh yeah, they got me for being a lunch lady." Like, I don't know.
The lunch lady loophole does sound like something someone has like referenced a Supreme Court case.
Like, it's actually the next Robert Ludlum book coming out in the Bourne series. You have the Bourne ultimatum, the Bourne supremacy, the lunch lady loophole.
It's definitely a Dan Brown book.
I'd read it.
Oh man! All right, moving on to our next game. That was great. I don't know about you all. I had a great time. But our next game is a game called Silent Film Dub. In this game, these four are going to be providing the voice for a film clip that I found on the internet.
Is it possible for us to do this on StreamYard?
Yes, it is.
Oh. I just
Yeah,
didn't know.
we'll just be to the side, right?
Yes. Let me pull it up real quick here.
It's bow time, you said?
Put your bow on.
Okay.
There we go. So we got the full screen here. Do you guys want to be on the side?
Yeah, so they can see our bows.
Yeah, we put our
Beautiful.
bows on for this.
Good bow,
Beautiful.
Katie.
Yes, Katie.
It's a little rubber monster, but it's all I had.
Aww. All right, so in this game, two detectives played by Alexis and Katie are going to burst in to interrogate mobster Haley and her manservant / translator, Alex. I'm going to go away.
I can't wait to see why translator is part of it. All right. Come on, Bones. Follow me. Let's go.
Now, see here. That's a fantastic seat, but get out of the way, son.
All right. Hey, we're looking for Mr. Mancini.
What? Oh, did the universe just freeze us now?
Good morning.
Sir, they were at the door, and I didn't realize who I...
Look, who do you think you are?
Askabapadapo.
Oh, he's having a stroke. Leave now.
We know which way the door is.
All right, hold on. We can't go to the door yet. We have some questions for you, Mr. Mancini.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be...
Sir, you are inner monologuing again. Please stop. He will not be accepting questions without his attorney present.
Why, attorney?
Ah, we've never dealt with an attorney before. What do we do, Bones? Mr. Mancini, you're gonna have to come with us.
Oh, Dawaka. Hey, soul sister.
Sir, try not to think so loud. It hurts my head. As I've said earlier, gentlemen, we're going to have to... Jesus, if you hear that shrieking, I've got the guard dog now, and he will attack. So if you... As I said, please leave and get out through the front door. We'll continue on like this never happened.
Yeah, I know that's Gorilla Glue in your hair. Get out of here.
All right.
We know that's Gorilla Glue in your hair.
It was just so shiny.
It's very shiny.
Judith, you're a game ruiner.
What?
I was just telling Judith she's a game ruiner.
She's not.
Judith ruins nothing. So that was Silent Film Dub.
She's so guilty. Just lift her on screen.
Judith makes everything better. That's facts, Haley.
Yeah, that's true. She's just protecting me from people on the street walking by with their children. So guilty.
You know what else Haley needs protection from?
Tell me.
poverty. Venmo us at the IT Crowd. You can also
Liquor
support us
and
by
goose.
you can also support us by following us on Twitter and Instagram and donating at the IT Crowd and just sharing this around with your friends, letting people know that we got it going on every Wednesday right here.
We do got it going on.
We do.
Thank you.
Josh Kahn, top fan Josh Kahn telling us like it is.
I just saw.
I was like, she hasn't seen it yet.
Sorry, I was looking at the live stream. Just the comments are a little different on there.
Oh.
No, they're all the same. I just like seeing what's liked and what's a reply to other stuff.
Mm.
And then I like to spread my love about.
Mm-hmm.
We're in between games. You can get a bowl out. There's a ninja in my kitchen getting ice cream.
Oh,
And
different.
he was just like,
I also read that children's book.
There's a
My
ninja.
favorite Shel Silverstein poem.
if
It's
you
like,
give a ninja some ice cream.
I was gonna say, it's right after Give a Moose a Muffin. There's a ninja getting ice cream.
God, I used to make my mother read to me If You Give a Moose a Muffin so frequently.
How about If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? Did you like that one?
Oh, loved
I
If
was
You
about
Give
to
a
say,
Mouse a Cookie.
Is that a real book or are we being funny?
No.
Moose,
It's a
Moose Muffin is real?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's what happens when your pants are a little too tight and you pull them up in the front. You get a moose muffin.
Moose
Yeah.
muffin.
Yeah.
I can say that in sign language. Your moose muffin is distracting.
Speaking of moose muffins, I bought those TikTok leggings that make your ass look great.
I want to try
Yeah.
them on.
Show
Okay,
us.
bring 'em.
Show us.
I'm wearing
Show
them
us,
right
Lady
now.
Loophole.
I already have a great
Oh
ass.
my
I'm afraid I'll kill
God.
people.
Turn all the way
Turn
around.
towards the camera more. Turn towards the camera
wait,
more.
wait. No, make him Venmo more.
Oh, look at that peach.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Yeah.
Are we in
OnlyFans,
Georgia?
OnlyFans.
If you want to
That's
see the other
Mannheim.
cheek,
That's Mannheim's ass.
Oh man. All right, let's move on to our next game. Our next game is a press conference. In this game, Alexis is going to be giving a press conference, but she isn't going to know what she's giving a press conference about. And it is up to the press pool to give her some ideas of what she has done and who she is. So Alexis is going to go away for a little while.
why? Let's talk shit.
Yeah, let's just relish in this for a second.
She's such a good friend.
She really is good. Although she is taking my former Thursday night show and creating it into her own.
What does that mean?
This comment right here. She thinks she has an edge because she could give hair advice, and I am bald. So that time slot works out for her.
She does have really pretty hair.
She does.
Yeah. I'm so glad she's my friend. I love her.
I am glad she's your friend too.
Same.
Thank you. Jeff,
All
are
right.
you glad she's my
What?
friend? Are you glad she's my friend?
So the thing that she's going to play, this suggestion comes to us from Debbie Willis Hamlin, and Alexis is the cat in the hat who is moving out of their ex's apartment.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to bring her back in?
Say it one more time.
The cat in the hat moving out of their ex's apartment.
Great. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Here they come.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I know that you guys are busy. So let's get this thing started. No questions. This is fun. Oh, yeah. Bo Lady. That's not me.
Hey, thing one, thing two's on vacation. It's just me. I just wanted to ask, how much stuff are we talking? Did you have to get a moving van to ship yourself out of there?
Yeah, a lot of stuff, like hoarders level stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Of course. White shirt Baldman.
Hi, yes, white shirt Baldman here for one dish, two dish, hot dish, monthly. I'm just curious. Will you come back? Do you think you're prone to returning? Do you think after this separation you will come back?
Most likely. A few things are dependent on that. Time of year and all. That's what it's dependent on. Yes, Katiesel. I just wanted to say.
Katiesel Berbezel, I speak for the Daily Press. A little bit of branding. What cleanup service do you use?
It's called Belfour Property Restoration. Yeah, Belfour, Belfor.
Thank you.
Baldman.
Hi, yes, Baldman for Hop on Pop, the gay magazine for twinks. We're just curious, what will you be looking for in your next endeavor? Since this didn't work, do you have maybe a new type you're interested in?
Well, the Cat in the Hat. I'm not interested in gay twinks. Was that your question?
No, but we'll write that down for the paper.
Sure. Bow lady.
Hi, I just want to say, first off, I'm so sorry. I know these experiences can be really hard on the heart. I know you really built up a life at this previous place. What will you be looking for in your next location independently?
Open floor plan, really.
Yeah.
That's my main, an in-unit washer dryer.
Wow.
What I'm looking for. Yeah, ever since the separation, that's really what I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Katiesel
Berbezel, I speak for Daily Press. Now, do you feel like you are full tilt canceling this person, or do you think maybe like you'll give him a call sometimes, probably when you're a little drunk, maybe text him?
I tend to go all out, so definitely cancel them publicly, but drunk call them privately. Headphone man.
Yes, Panther in the Fedora from Tangential to Your Name magazine is doing this activity everything that Billy Joel hyped it up to be when naming his musical.
Oh, no.
I know the musical. Why can't I think of it? I've seen it. The little kid.
Yeah, forget moving up. You're doing this.
You're definitely moving on, but are you?
Baldman?
Yeah, hi, it's me, Baldman again. Just letting you know, you're not thinking of Billy Elliot. He said Billy Joel.
Thank you so much, Baldwin. The name was gonna bother me if I couldn't think of Billy Elliot.
No.
Katiesel. Katiesel, did you have a question?
Yes. I was just wondering if we wet the cardboard box, will you be able to find your way out of it?
What was it? If I what?
I
didn't hear the question.
Boxes. I mean, just neighbor to neighbor in the neighborhood.
Because I'm moving out. But I don't know who. I'm the Cat in the Hat moving out of Siri. I'm moving out of I don't know if it's about moving out or who I was married to. Bow lady without the bow?
Does it really matter who you were with, and all that matters is it's now over?
Yeah, I'm the Cat in the Hat who got a divorce, and I'm now moving out from living with my wife.
That's close enough. Close enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What was it?
The Cat in the Hat moving out of your exes.
Oh,
So yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
okay.
You wanted
I
gender the X, but
Great. I thought it was going to be more specific.
No more specific. But as your punishment, you are going to sit out the next game.
Fine by me.
Tell you the sheer joy of Jeff trying to get Alexis to guess moving out to the musical.
oh yeah, it's got that little boy.
I'm like,
I don't think so, buddy.
Guys, I'm
He
gonna be
knew. He knew I thought it was Billy Elliot.
me trying to make a musical reference. I don't know anything about the musical Moving Out. I thought Alexis was absolutely right. Yeah, sure, it has a little kid in it. Absolutely.
probably has a little
Josh
kid
Kahn in here
somewhere.
saying, no, Billy Elliot, Alexis. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so bad at these games.
That's how we choose you.
Take me out. Don't let me play them anymore.
I'll think of you.
So our next game for these three is a game called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. In this game, they are going to be giving you advice from questions that we collected in our suggestion post during the week. As always, we put up a suggestion post during the week, and you are welcome to comment on it to influence the comedy that we do here. Because we're making everything up off the top of our heads, we require suggestions from viewers like you. Also, donations from viewers like you. In this game, Katie is always going to be giving good advice to the questions that you ask. Alex is always going to be giving you bad advice to the questions that you ask. And Haley will give you the absolutely off-the-wall, ugly advice to these questions that you have asked. And the first question, starting things off, from Dan Gualtieri: what advice would you give a little kid starting kindergarten in September? And this child is watching.
Well, hi. First of all, that's very exciting to be going to kindergarten. You know, I know it might be a little scary to be away from mommy and daddy. And there's so many exciting things that start off as scary. But we do them and we have adventures. And just remember to keep your hands clean and be safe and follow all the precautions that the teacher tells you to.
That's all good and well, but you want to live through kindergarten to get to the rest. And if you behave that way, you're going to be picked off by the bigger children. They're not scarier, they're just bigger because of genetics and lack of willpower when it comes to Oreo cookies. So what you're going to want to do is assert dominance, and you're going to want to prove that you're the tough one. Pick a fight just because someone looked at you a little weird. Kindergarten is like prison. The same rules apply. So don't let them see hesitation. Hesitation to them is indicative of weakness. It does not mean you are weak, but to them it does. So fight back, be loud, be aggressive. For no reason, throw something. Often when they're least expecting it. So right at like a lull when everyone's finally calm and everything seems normal, throw something to jar them real fast. That'll keep them on their toes, and that'll let them know that you're the wild card. And they'll respect you for it.
This is all fine advice, but I'm just saying, if you want to have a full meal at the end of the year, you start bringing your teacher snacks now. Because I don't know what you're looking for when you're looking to cannibalize, but I like a ratio of meat to fat that's pleasing, like a good steak. So you start early in the year, you want to have some of the leaner fats. So maybe bring some fruits. But as the year's getting going and you're trying to get those numbers up, try bacon. You also want to make sure that teacher's running around with you at recess just to make sure all the fibers are really developed. That's the end of my advice. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, panel. Thank you very much.
Best of luck, Evelyn. Stay strong.
You got this, Evelyn.
Have fun.
Your next question comes to us from Shannon Gingrich. What is this is very parent help themed thus far. What is the best way to approach the talk with your prepubescent son? Have fun.
Well, kudos to you for initiating the conversation, because that can often be the hardest part. I would say just to be a straight shooter, definitely leave plenty of room for questions, but keep in mind that they might not be ready to ask a question right then and there. So just keep the lines of communication open and make sure that they feel comfortable, that they can come to you with a question anytime, with a comment anytime, because the landscape is going to keep changing, both literally and figuratively.
Katiesel's advice was cute, but I'm not a straight shooter. I'm a gay shooter, and that should be part of the talk. You should really level everything out. I think the best way to do it, to have this talk, is not with words, unless they are coming straight out of the 50 Shades of Grey novels, for which case they are examples. I think you put together like a playlist, all of the best clips from porn you've enjoyed over the years to really show them tactical ways to go about this. Draw a diagram, show them how to arch their back, teach them everything that they're not going to get in a health class or from a book or from a well-meaning talk. We want practical appliques on how to do this. And then when it's over, hand them a gimp suit and a swing and say best of luck.
Now, the thing that you really need to bring to this conversation is understanding and letting them know that there is no wrong way to like your meat. And that sometimes you want the veiny fat running through. Sometimes you want more of a fat cap on top and you want the meat underneath. But the main thing you need to know is how to prepare it. For example, you really have to render that fat out no matter the cut of the meat you're eating. So I like to get a cast iron really hot, really sizzling hot. Leave it on even for about 5 minutes. You'll want to open the windows after the screaming stops. And then you're going to want to put the fat side down in the pan. Really let it go for about 5 minutes so everything's succulent and delicious. Thank you for your time.
All right. Our final question comes to us from Haley Renee, and she asks, how do I get my husband to stop leaving piles of clothes everywhere? Nothing to do with advice with children. I just like stirring the pot for people's marital strife.
Wait, what was the question?
How do I get my husband to stop leaving piles of clothes everywhere?
Got it.
Well, you tell him. I mean, you can start with humor, be like, oh gosh, did you kill a bunch of Jedis? And then when that doesn't work, you have to be a straight shooter and say, honey, it drives me crazy when you leave piles of clothes. It feels like you're putting that all on me to clean up after you. And I married a partner. I'm not a servant. You're not a child. So there's no reason for us to be even having this conversation in the beginning. But I would very much appreciate you getting with the household program and using the hamper. Pumpkin.
Hi, it's me, gay shooter again. So here's the thing. It's all good and well to try to talk these things out, but talking with people doesn't actually work. They learn the phrase, I'm sorry, and they think that covers it, so they move on. What you're really going to want to do is enter the art of passive aggressiveness. And we're going to want to make piles of other things, bigger than just clothing, to show them that you mean business. This was a tactic that I used, and was used on me, actually. This is where the bad advice may actually be from my own childhood. When dishes weren't done, the dishes didn't get done by someone else and a talk happened, or simply a talk. The dishes were put in a pile in a place that was inconvenient for the person that left them behind, often my bed. So I'd come home from school and was met with a pile of dishes sitting in the middle of my bed, making me have to do the dishes and then do the laundry and clean up my bed. So we're going to want to make bigger piles that are more obscure and detrimental to their existence and outpile your lazy spouse's piles. Outpile them and prove a point. And once they bring your piles to your attention, because they will break, for you are strong, you will then be like, yeah, I'll pick up my piles when you pick up your piles. Pumpkin.
You're not going to need to talk about this. You really, in my view, communication is rarely necessary. There's only one thing you gotta do. You gotta chew your steak real slow, stare them in the eye. I think they'll know what that means. You eat your chicken slow with a little wink, a little pat on the butt, yours or theirs. And just the final thing is maybe you might have to make sure you plan your meals accordingly so you can eat up all the meals in the fridge. You want to make sure that fridge is empty and roomy. Thank you.
Right. All right. And that is all the time we have. Thank you to our panel of true experts in the field of all life skills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here to help.
Mm-hmm.
And all of my advice can be interchanged for each situation. It's not situation specific. So, if Evelyn's getting ready for school, hand her that harness and a swing and tell her best of luck in kindergarten. Or if your son's ready for the talk, tell him about piles of things.
Well, you went from talking about that, and then Haley said, you got to render the meat. You got to have that vein of fat running through. And I was like, Jesus.
I have a vein running through my fat meat. What? Nothing.
Oh my God.
All right.
Same.
Cannibalism is fine, but that's too far.
We said the show was PG-13. You can't say the F word. You can say coitus, but that was
Coitus.
Nice.
There it is, Katie.
I'm a late bloomer.
Debbie Willis Hamlin asking the really tough questions right now. So is Josh bathing or marinating?
Well, we'll have to ask his vein.
He's lucky I don't have the attention for long meals. If I can't microwave it at this point, I guess if I could have a big microwave, that's fine.
Called an oven.
Oh! Haley confirmed cannibal.
We have known for a long time that vor is her thing. So
See, I had to lean into it because you guys kept bringing it up. I just talk about things that are
kept
interesting.
bringing it up. You kept bringing it up.
No, I brought it up once because I said, isn't it interesting how
No.
people are into so many different things? Like some people are really into watching ants stuck in glue. And you guys didn't latch onto the
You
glue
didn't
one.
say ants stuck in glue. This is the first I've heard of that.
You didn't hear that one because all you could hear after some people really like the thought of being eaten. Not me, but some people.
No, we did an exercise at that place that we all work where it was like, let's talk about something you're passionate about. Didn't you talk about vor?
No, I said, let me finish my bow. Something you find interesting or that you didn't have to be passionate about it. So I talked about things I thought were interesting which are the various fetishes people have and how varied people are in their tastes. Judith
You
is eating
spent
paper.
most of that time talking about vor.
No, you guys latched onto that one because it seemed interesting. So maybe you guys are the vorists. Vorians.
Who's Josh calling an anti-Semite? Is it me? Did I say
I
something?
think it's me this time, but that's
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was a Disney character. Does that count?
Yes. Yes. Oddly enough, very related.
Okay.
all right. So anyway, we have one final game to play before this show is over. You can direct all of your vor-related questions to our Gmail, which Haley definitely answers.
That'd be fun.
But we're going to finish things off with a game called 185. In this game, they are going to be telling the world's most formulaic joke. 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have enough room to serve 185 blanks. And the blanks say, punchline. I know. It's a real knee slapper. It's their job to make that funny, which is why we pay them the Venmo bucks. So, your first fill in the blank for that comes to us from Joe Germano. Roller coasters. 185 roller coasters.
Joe Giordano.
185 roller coasters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, ooh, yeah, no, I can serve you, but there's a 4.5 hour wait.
Oh, wait. 185 roller coasters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can serve all of you guys. And they're like, why not? And he's like, because you have to be this tall to get in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what Alex was going to say.
185 roller coasters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, oh, sorry, gentlemen, I can serve you, but there's a 4.5 hour wait. And the roller coasters go, no, we have a fast pass.
Just let these two keep going.
185 roller coasters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I cannot serve 185 roller coasters." And they say, "That's fine. We're just going to take it to the theme parking lot."
Ah.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
185 roller coasters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 185 roller coasters." The roller coasters say, "Come on, man, can we just poop? We really got a Hershey Park."
I do not like referring to going to the bathroom as Hershey Parkin. Boy.
Now you'll never be able to not think about it.
It's the Hershey swipe, a Hershey stripe you can't wipe.
Hershey Stripe, you can't wipe.
What's happening?
It was.
That's a joke.
Is it a cable thing?
No, it's a murder mystery.
It's an Adam Shepley thing.
Sounds like cable to me.
185 roller coasters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, I cannot serve 185 roller coasters." And the roller coasters look at each other and go, "Well, it's all downhill from here."
Aha! All right, let's move on to our next one. Our next one comes from Brian Smith. 185 Nokia cell phones.
185 Nokia cell phones walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 Nokia cell phones." And the cell phones are like, "Why not?" And the bartender's, "Oh, wait, I went too far." And the cell phones are like, God, I'm really turning into Haley. And the cell phones are like, "Oh, it's fine. We were here before your bar was here, and we'll be here after your bar's gone."
185 Nokia cell phones walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 185 Nokia cell phones." And the Nokia cell phones get very snooty where they go, "But we're Nokia cell phones. We always have service."
So I walk into a bar, and I have with me my Nokia cell phone, and there's an elevator at this bar. And the elevator doors open, and I drop my brick phone, and it bounces once, and I'm like, "Oh, it's fine." And then it shoots up in the air because it's made of just pure rubber, and it slips right down the crack, and it falls, and I hear it clatter at the bottom of the elevator, at the very pit bottom. But I get it back 2 months later, and it's totally fine. It's a real story.
The 29-second story.
It happened to me.
That'd be a real story.
It's a real story. It wasn't a bar, but it was an elevator.
Oh, if I knew that we could just tell real stories, then 185 roller coasters walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 roller coasters. We're closed because the kid who plays Corey in the house is here, and we're just letting him in." It's a real story.
It was good. You should have told it. I take these games as a suggestion to do what I want to say.
Yes, we know.
And that's only to tell you about my cell phone.
185 Nokia cell phones walk into an improv show. And Jeff says, "I'm sorry, I cannot serve 185 Nokia cell phones." And they're like, "Well, we're indestructible. I don't know about the through line of this show, though."
And that's the show. Oh, no better way to end it than me being savagely ripped apart by Katie. Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. As always, if you enjoyed what you saw and you feel like donating to the cause, we have our Venmo at the IT Crowd. If you find yourself in the financial position to be able to do it, we sincerely appreciate anything that you send our way. It helps keep this show going, helps us keep improving the systems and the service and the graphic design and all of that that we're able to provide for you all. Thank you so much to Katie for being our special guest tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. If I knew it was this fun, I would have followed up when we briefly talked about it a year ago.
And not even
totally forgot about it. They were messaging about the party, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I never."
The broadcast isn't even over, and the reviews are in.
Wow.
I'm the keeper.
You
You
are
hear
a
that?
keeper.
They want to know your Insta handle.
Yeah.
That
Ooh.
sounds like a thing.
Well,
Maybe we
you
can
just
follow
got
us
on
on Insta.
Twitter, didn't you?
I just got Twitter. Yes. Follow me on Twitter because I have like 2 followers right now.
What's your
Um,
handle?
I think it's at Berben Katie. BERBENKATIE. Hey, that's me.
Nice.
So professional.
Anything else that you want to promote while you're on here?
New Jersey Ren Fair. Please. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to put you
New
up.
Jersey Ren Fair.
Which one you?
New Jersey Ren Fair. Please come see the New Jersey Ren Fair. Google New Jersey Ren Fair, and that'll be our website. The last weekend of May, first weekend of June. Just Google. It's like Nike. So get your tickets ahead of time. They will not be selling tickets at the door. They're gonna sell out, so get your tickets. There's Burns dinner this Saturday. It's not sold out yet, so if you're in the South Jersey area and want to see the South Jersey Celtic Society Burns dinner, usually it's in January. It got moved to this Saturday, and that's all I can think of right now. Twitter, Ren Fair, and Burns dinner. Woo!
All right. Follow all of Katie's things. She is amazing and hilarious. And now I think it is time for us to sign off once more with the theme song.
The IT Crowd.
Mwah. Thank you all very much. Good night, everybody.
Woo!